Welcome back to Naming in an AI Age. I'm here, your semi-host, Adelaide Brown, and we have Mike Carr on as well, founder and CEO of NameStormers. We're just to kick off our series, going to talk a little bit about the name of the podcast itself, with naming being so important in that creative development. I thought I would have Mike explain a little bit behind his passion for the naming in an AI age, and what you can look forward to as a member of our community, as a listener, as a visitor. So take it away, Mike.
Thanks, Adelaide. So one of the things we want to try to do is share some of our learnings over the last 35, 37 years that we've been doing this. And of course, what's happening now with the fascination about ChatGPT or Google's Bard or all the different plugins that are coming out for generative AI is how does that impact everything, including naming. And what we want to try to do on this podcast and future episodes is give you guys things that you can use, right? Tips, techniques, experiences, things that we've learned either by doing it the wrong way first or hopefully by doing it the right way. And all those, I think, are going to hopefully add value. And so while there is a place for AI, and I think every naming project, it's only as good as the person using it. There's a new job title that was talked about last week at a conference we attended that had a whole track on artificial intelligence. It's called an AI prompt engineer, which sounds very highfalutin. Basically, all it is it's someone that really understands how to write an English query. So you're using the English language.
Yeah.
How to write an English query to get the kind of response you need out of whatever AI engine you're using. And it's such a specialty because just a word or two difference can generate a very different response from ChatGPT, as an example. And it's iterative, right? It's this idea that if you know what you need in terms of a name, if you've identified the target and what you want the name to convey and what your value prop is and whether or not the name should relate to that value prop. And in today's, AI world, digital world, just cutting through the clutter is so important, right? If you don't catch the attention with a name that's engaging and evocative, which usually means it's on the right side of the brain, not the left side of the brain, you've lost the battle before you've ever gotten started, right? If you can't engage them, nothing else really matters. And so we'll try to share with you a lot of the things that we've learned. We'll try to cite specific examples of names that you might recognize in that story, and then how some of the things that are happening today might have changed the outcome or might have facilitated a different direction or better insights or quicker success. But I think a name is even more important today, perhaps, than it ever has been in the past, because you're in such a noisy environment.
Wow, such insight. I'm excited to get into the nitty-gritty of all these different topics, see how far AI reaches in the creative world, but I'm excited even more so to really establish this niche within AI, because I know there's so many questions surrounding the technology. So there's a lot we have to talk about. So stay tuned.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Join us next Tuesday to hear more about how NameStormers as a consulting agency works and the nitty-gritty behind pitching and developing a name once clients kick off a contract. Talk to you then.